So, comrade, I would like to ask you this thing. So far, so well. You guys have been doing the international thing, helping us in one way or the other, fighting and making sure that this body is sustained here in this country, Philippines. So, what is the challenges you have faced over the years in making sure that NANS is properly rooted here in Philippines?
Oh, like like in every other organization.
Yeah. Mr. President, now we've talked about the relationship between NAS here and,
Embassy.
and the embassy, and you've talked about it. Now, what is the challenges the students here face? What do you think? Can you outline the challenges you think these people are going through or they face on daily basis?
All right. Thank you so much for that question. Sincerely, as a priest,
Hmm.
I'm a priest as well and a comrade.
Yes.
I have noticed that there are so many challenges we Nigerian students are facing here. Number one is cultural differences or
Yeah.
diversity. Somebody coming all the way from Africa, from Nigeria, in Asia, you know, you notice that it is not the same way you relate in Nigeria you will relate here.
That is true.
And then assuming where you find yourself in a particular institution, you are the only black person, you are the only Nigerian, or maybe you are only two. You notice that maybe you don't have that warmth, brotherhood or sisterhood,
Yeah.
unlike what happens or what goes on in Nigeria.
That
So
is true.
it is a challenge. You see some of our sisters being, they feel so isolated. Some of our brothers feeling so the society might not be the same society you are used to.
Yeah.
It will now begin to pose what is called psychological challenge, social depression, or social withdrawal. And before you know it, the person will not be, so strong enough even to face his or her academics. Another challenge again is financial challenges. Of course, some of us find it difficult to finance our school fees,
Yeah.
our parents sending money, the issue of exchange rate, of
Yes.
which we pray that the government of Nigeria will do something about that and at least return fund A and then factor everything so that students can find it easier to access their money whenever they change. Then another challenge again is the issue of um, uh, accommodation problems. Some Nigerians complain that getting accommodation is a problem to them. Maybe your school is too far from where you are living. Another challenge again is the issue of visa conversion or renewal. Sometimes it's a problem. In some other countries, once you are given admission, you have your visa even from your country. But here, they will give you only 59 days visa. And once you arrive, after 59 days, you have to do extension, you have to do conversion, and then after you convert it, every year you are expected to be renewing it. All these things involve money, stress, and time. It's a big problem. Another problem again is the issue of the problem of after graduation, what next?
Mm.
Some of us, not even some of us here, you cannot be working and schooling.
Yeah.
So Nigerian students find it difficult to combine
The boat.
the both, although it's not even available. And then again, the issue of writing board exams here in Philippines, it's a problem. Most of the professional bodies don't even allow you to write their board exam here. So there are a whole lot of issues.
So that is good. Thank you so much for this explanation. And because I think a lot of this is going to Nigerians, both here and out in diaspora, both here in the Philippines and also
And that's all.
diaspora and at home as well. Comrades, I thank you for coming on this program. I think we'll have time to bring you guys more often on this program to educate and enlighten people. But to sum it up, what is your advice for Nigerian students here?
Well, my advice to Nigerian students here is to always make yourself available to your fellow brother and sister. That is the spirit of comradeship. You are in Igbo, we call it one the number. Now we are all in diaspora. My brother is my brother, whether we are blood brother or not.
Yeah.
I should be able to reach out. You are my sister, you are my brother. So no matter whatever you are passing through, always voice out, speak out. Let us know your challenges. Let us know that you are part of us. Identify with NANS. NANS is not a violent group. It is for your own interest. So we are urging every Nigerian students, wherever you are, even if you are the only person in that school, there might be another school closer to where you are schooling. Try to identify with your brothers and sisters and link up and then share your challenges. And before you know it, it will be solved, because they say a problem known or a problem shared is half solved. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Comrade, coming to think of, just let me get this to the picture. I would like you to summarize that before, as we round up.
Okay.
Comrade Ojuku, there is this issue that, this news that came up, I think, some weeks back about Chibuikem, a Nigerian student that lost his life here. That, as alleged by the Chinese, being murdered by a Chinese
National.
national. So please,
Yeah.
can you tell us something about that?
Well,
Beloved.
it's a very sad situation. It's a very sad situation, and should be condemned by every well-meaning individual. I got the news of Ikem's death, demise, some weeks ago, on 21st,
Yeah.
when I came back from my goddaughter's dedication. I got the official report on Monday, and when the report hits my desk, so as the special assistant on uh, on external matters to Deputy Senate President of NANS National. So immediately I contacted him. I'm talking about Comrade Avis Shegun Ekundia, a very strategic and a very struggle-minded comrade. So we made the publication, and we started making publication, and we started making contacts. So we're talking about NANS involvement. NANS took it up. It was NANS that made it viral. It was NANS that brought it to the attention of where it is today.
Yeah.
So if you go there, you see all the publications there. You see all the publications, and we have been following up. The embassy has been following from in Philippines here. From the angle of the government, the embassy is there. From the angle of students, NANS is there. From the angle of NIDO, people like Bishop Tunde is there, and Father Awusu,
And
they are
this
there.
guy, Owa, and others.
Yeah, and Onwa,
Yeah.
they are there and interfering. So, and uh, it's a very tragic situation that is condemned. It's highly condemned. It's highly condemnable.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's highly condemnable. And but we have done that. We have done our best. And as I'm speaking to you now, the deputy governor of Anambra State has spoken to us.
Okay.
We spoke to the deputy governor of Anambra. He's aware that one of his sons is lying in state. Chief of staff to Anambra State government, Aburi. Aburi is aware. You can put me on live. Snetome is aware that their son, their indigene, is dead and is lying in state, and he was brutally and gruesomely murdered by a Chinese.
So
Thank
we will
you.
do that, and make sure you share this video till it goes viral. So a lot of these persons that are supposed to be part and parcel of this struggle,
Justice.
making sure that this guy gets justice. Please, they should be contacted through the appropriate channels in which things are normally or usually officially done. Mr. President, come to talk about this. I would like you to add your voice to this, because you are the president of the chapter here in the Philippines. Can we get to hear more from you regarding information on this? How are you communicating with the family, the state as well, and how is NAS here also doing their best to see that this guy and the embassy he gets what he actually needs?
Okay, thank you so much for the questions. Just like what my brother Comrade Ojuku said, we are still on the struggle for the justice, but at the same time, we as even as we pursue the justice, we are also looking at the state of his body in the morgue, in the mortuary. From the information I got a couple of days ago, through somebody, we are told that the state of the body is no longer, because normally here in this country, they don't preserve a dead body for a long time. And because of that, even before we got the update, we as NANS Philippines Zone, we've been planning for his solemn candle light procession. At least it can serve as part of the burial events or burial activities to give him the last honor or respect due for him as one of our brother. And we've been planning for that. It will be held in Cebu, and one can also be held here in Manila. We need to get candles, assemble our brothers and sisters, students from different schools, Nigerian students, and our friends. Then also get a location, inform the police, and get the security operatives around as we do the candlelight procession. It's gonna be a solemn event, and it will also serve as a means of reflection on those of us that are still alive, so we can also reflect on our life as people that God has instituted within this so and so number of time here on earth. And there will be prayers, there will be some scriptural meditations from some of our pastors around us. And then we also pray also to God to help us that such tragic events or occurrence will not happen again. It will be a period of sober reflection for we Nigerian students.
Thank you
And
so
then
much.
at the same time, we just constituted a group just a few hours ago. This evening, there will be another meeting whereby we will begin to plan for that solemn candlelight procession and then the burial proper. And the burial will now be, even if it's going to be in Nigeria, we need to start planning how to transfer the body with the family. We're already in contact with the family members. And if the burial will be here, everything will also be factored in during the meeting.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you for this piece of information. At least you've cleared the air. We pray something should no longer happen here. And let us take at least a minute silence for the departure of our brother. All right. Thank you so much for observing that silence for our brother Ikem Chibuikem. We are happy to have you here. The question I want to ask is, how can students locate NANS? How can students here locate NANS?
Identify
Is
with,
there any number
identify with NANS.
identify with you guys? What is the process? Is there numbers they can call? Like your number, can we add your
Well,
number to the
well,
screen?
Yeah,
well.
you can.
Hmm?
No, like
Okay,
the
You can.
president's number,
okay,
can
yeah,
we
yeah,
add it to the screen?
You
yeah.
can.
Okay, we will, students, people and Nigerian students here in
Well,
diaspora in Philippines, the numbers will be displayed on the screen. So you can get it if you
mm,
want to
mm,
contact the president or you want to, know how to contact
yeah,
NAS
sure.
Then
as per.
we also have a Google form link.
That's going
It
around,
can
yeah.
also be shared as
Yeah,
well.
at the comment section, we will drop
Then
the
we have also
links.
our Facebook. You can like
Social
and
media,
follow us
yeah.
on Facebook
Yeah.
and other social media platforms.
Thank you so
So
much.
yes, and again, students should identify their school reps. It's very important because IKEM's death should be an eye opener.
To so many
If
of us.
NANS
Yes,
didn't get involved with IKEM's death, it wouldn't have gotten where it is.
Yeah. There
So
will be no
we
publicity.
don't know what
yeah,
will happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that is why we need this database. And if you're not identified with NANS might not be able to
defend
Yeah.
you.
move your issues the way it came that occurred or the way it happened. So our advice is that students should identify with their respective uh, school reps.
Okay.
Go to your school, identify your school rep, identify with him, link up with him, and it will also serve. It will also give you an opportunity to contest, be voted for, and contest in any election of NANS. So because these leaders today, will go.
They will not be here
will not
forever.
forever. So the president will go tomorrow. We still need continuation.
So, Aluta continua.
Victoria,
Victoria Sata.
Victoria.
Asset,
So, students and Nigerian students, NANS and SUG unions, student unions all over the world, we also salute you and salute your courage. Be committed. We were once there and we have always been there.
Yeah.
You understand me? We were once comrades and we've always been comrades. I remember contesting for 1 or 2 while I was in school during my school days as well in Nigerian universities. I schooled in Anambra State University. I studied economics. I was one time director of socials in my faculty and in my departmental level.
In the Mariam campus.
Yes, I have always played a role. So the truth is that in all, try to identify with the student's body here, being NANS. It will help you, it will go a long way in cushioning a lot of things you might be facing in the future. And please, as students, please know when to back out, know when to back off. This is a foreign land. Don't take it as if you're in Nigeria, it must be a do or die. When you see confrontations, please use your 99, means use your head. Use your kafa, means no, as in don't let your emotions overcloud your judgment, because you might end up getting yourself either lynched or getting into 1 or 2 messed up situations. So please, we are begging, we have been here, we know how it works. Please try to respect one another, both the locals and your co-foreigners. Don't be stronger than the strongest, because only God gives life. You can have it today and tomorrow you don't have it. That is how life is. Please, it is essential for you to know your primary reason why you are here in this country, to face whatever aim why you are here. Your academics should be your major priority. So thank you so much. This is all advice we'll have for you. Mr. President, say shout out to our audience and students all over the world.
Greatest Nigerian students.
Great.
Greatest Nigerian students.
Great.
Ever conscious Nigerian students. Ever bobas Nigerian students. Ever bobotic Nigerian students. Boza to my diaspora president, Prince John Oga. Boza. Boza. Boza.
It is very important that we reach out to everybody.
Yeah.
And to the diaspora president, we still return the Boza again. Let us give him another Boza.
Boza. Boza. Boza.
And to the national president, we return the Boza.
Boza. Boza. Boza. And even to the embassy, our ambassador.
The ambassador,
yeah.
She has done very great job.
Exactly.
And let us extend the hand of
our ambassador
by giving her another Boza for the support she's giving to NANS.
Boza. Boza. Boza.
Nigerian students.
Great.
Greatest Nigerian student.
Great.
Greatest Bobo Bagba.
Boba.
Very much, Figure TV. I would like to use this opportunity to give Boza to my leaders, to my
How many Boza will we give?
I'll give Boza to my national leader, Comrade Usman Barambu.
Boza.
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 And
Boza.
And I'll give Boza to my EBU Global Deputy Senate President, in the person of Comrade Ebis Ekundia, a very nationalistic comrade, a very carried and struggle-based, struggle-oriented comrade. Boza.
Boza. Boza. Boza.
And I want to use the opportunity to congratulate our own person, our own brother, our own former and immediate past national president, who was just appointed the SSA to President Tinubu on student matters, in the person of Comrade Sunday Asepon. Boza.
Boza. Boza.
Be the best for Nigerian students all over the globe and Nigerians at large.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Continue to watch and share this thing. Let it go viral. Remain blessed. Thank you.